So Norman, you're coming off the biggest win of your career. You beat Boris Mankowski in your last fight at welterweight. It was your first time fighting welterweight in a long time. Like, how does it feel getting the win?
Good. It's good. Kind of came around pretty short notice that fight. About maybe 4 weeks or so, 4.5 weeks, and I'd just been getting back into training, you know. And then I thought about it for a while. It's like, should I take the fight? And then I thought, right, it's worth it for me. Worth it for me to take the fight. And then, with the fight being at welterweight too, no stress of cutting weight. I only cut a little bit of weight, to be honest, the last few days, but it was a handy fight for me that I didn't have to stress about making weight. I knew I wasn't going to lose any money doing that there, so I says once I can make the weight, no problem, and fight Boris, I'm in a good chance here. I think he underestimated me a wee bit, you know, and I think he should never try to knock me out in the fight. I think he should fight a bit different against me.
Yeah.
But here we are, fighting Slavinsky next.
Yeah.
Different challenge, different guy to fight, different body type too.
Yeah. So the last fight was at welterweight distance at a catchweight.
Yeah.
Are you working your way back into welterweight or the lightweight?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the plan. Yep. I think this is a good one to do first, and then without a doubt, next fight's for lightweight fight. So I'll prepare somewhere for this fight definitely, just to be a bit more strict with my diet. And then I've been working with these guys from Combat Nutrition, guys from England. The guy put me on to them, so they've been showing me a few things to do. Like, but obviously I'll work more for the fight to lightweight, and it's like every little helps, you know, especially when it comes to that too. And I'm getting a bit older, so it's like a little bit harder to get the weight off. We're healthy, 74 kilo fight. He wanted to fight me. He says, "Are you pussy or something because you're not fighting at lightweight?" I says, "No, man, it's not about being scared to fight no one. Like, man, it's about killing yourself. Just try and make weight." I was like, "We can meet in between." Like, now he's saying you're going to be too heavier than him. So he's kind of like, in his mind, made up some excuses from what I see. Because when I fought Boris, he was like 4 or 5 kilo heavier than me. So, and that didn't really come into factor. But he's a solid boy, and you know, it's people think it's a walkover. That's what most people thinking, but I didn't really like to play that game. Favourite stuff, to be honest, because anything can happen in the fight. So
he's a former KSW champion.
Yep.
He's been in the ring with Conor McGregor and Artem.
He's fought Conor McGregor. He's fought Artem. He's not scared to go anywhere and travel to fight. You know, which I like someone like that. And he's a bit crazy motherfucker. So he said to me right standing, he said, "You got anything to say? Are you ready to talk?" Because I said I'm going to smash him up and beat him up. He said, "You got anything to say face to face?" I said, "Nah." I says, "I'll talk to you in the fight," and that's it. No.
So is there no bad blood between you?
No, I don't. I had nothing against the chap. To be honest, it was just like how the fight came about was a good friend of mine put a word in for me, you know, by the name of Alan Murphy, and that helped too. So thank you, my friend. And I knew he would take the fight anyway because, you know, it was hard to get someone else. We're trying to get a fight for welterweight, and then I was like, am I going to stay there? I'm not going to stay there because KSW needs a new champion in the lightweight division. That's it, without a doubt. There's only one boy that's got the belt, Gamrot, and that's him. He's the boy who the fight needs to happen.
So you want the Gamrot fight to be the third one?
I think we need to fight this fight. I think proper diet, proper nutrition, make the weight like professional. I think I could beat the guy over 5 rounds. Yeah. Seriously, I think I could beat him.
So you beat Boris, which is Gamrot's main training partner.
Yeah, their
friend.
team.
Like, do you think that would affect Gamrot when he comes
I don't
to
know. Well, actually, when I met him at the last fight when I fought Boris, we did like I think it was the weigh-in or something like this. So I met Matthew at the back. I was like, "How's it going, champ?" And he's like, "What? You know, Kulva, whatever. Fuck you." And then I was like, "Here, what's this here on your chest?" And he looks down. You know, I do this, and then he boots me on the leg, and I was like, "Hey, wee shit!" When I get my hands on you, I says, "You're scared." I says, "You didn't want a piece of me for 5 rounds." I said, and he says, "Oh, just like on the shin, like a toe poke on the shin," and then did this. But Boris, he said Boris was going to smash you. I was like, "No, he's not going to smash nobody. Nobody smashed me in the fights." I says, "No, Boris is not going to smash me." Because Boris looks like more scrappler type wrestler type fighter too. He's worked more on his striking, but he didn't hurt me with anything. That's why we stood right there, toe to toe, and he made it the fight too. You know, he made that fight trying to knock me out, which made it more exciting too. because I was just ready to stand in the pocket anyway with him. I wasn't going to try and take him down, but he made the first attempt, and then I thought, right, I'm going to take you down. You're tired now.
Yeah.
And that's the whole deal with that there. But after the fight, I went over to shake hands with Matthew, and I said, "Dan, coming for the belt," and he just stared straight through me, through the cage too, outside. But I think that's a good fight. Lots of people think it's a bit boring now because it's dragged on for too long, but I just think we should settle it and get it over and done with, and let me get the belt. I think that'll be a big filler in KSW's cap, but champion for, and then he's still got the featherweight belt too. So then again, you never know. Like KSW had it, and imagine they added a new belt in there. So you get Matthew fight me for the 165 belt, and then, or I could go and fight him for that belt, and then we meet in between. But I don't think that's going to happen soon. But that would be ideal for me. But just got to stop being so lazy with my diet and make the weight like professional.
So you're coming for the lightweight belt. You're fighting Arthur Savinsky on Saturday night. What's the prediction on Saturday night? How do you get the win?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to say anything smart or anything, but I think I'm not really in a position to sit and say that I'm going to knock him out or I'm going to submit him, because my last fights have been all decisions, you know. So, but what people expect from me is like once I get in there and the going gets tough, I just keep grinding and keep going. That's the style of fighter I am. But if I think any chance I feel him getting weak, if I hurt him with some shots and stuff, I'll go for the finish, because I think this finish would make a statement, you know. I think it would make a statement to myself and to people that you can finish a fight, you know. It's always going to be hanging over you. You never finish fights, but the last few fights have not been boring. The Boris fight was good, but the one before against Miles Price was boring because I had a chest infection, and I still dominated him, you know. I dominated Miles Price easy, you know, and I think if I was 100%, I would dominate him even more. With 1 rounds to 3 rounds, he wouldn't have had any chance at all. No disrespect. So, and then the fight before that was against Shavicki, and that was just, you know, I won the fight. The 2 Gamrot fights were good fights. The second fight especially was very, very intense, you know. As the second round came, just straight out like a bullet. But good fight. I think that's the fight on the pipeline.
So after you win on Saturday, you're going to call out?
After I beat Savinsky, I'll shake a man's hand. There's no beef against him. I don't need to say nothing. I'm going to say to him, where's he at now? He's all the way travelling the world, hiding out of the way. Where was he at after I beat Boris? He didn't even look at me. Put his head down and head away. I was like, come, what are you going to say now? They thought unanimous decision was going to go to Boris. Well, when I watched the fight back, Boris second round, it comes to the second round, Boris threw volume second round, but watch carefully the shots, see what shots land. He landed some ones through a lot, I defended a lot, and every time I'd have hit 1, 2, boom, he would have been stunned. So maybe 3 times in that second round, I'd have hit him a couple of shots and it would have stunned him a wee bit. So that, out of the shots that he had threw more volume, he never really stunned me anyway. Mine would have stunned him now and again. I thought, right, okay. My coach was saying he can barely walk, he's tired now, like, let's work on him now. So, and then Matthew wanted to shake his hand, he wouldn't do it. So I think deep down he knows. But let's get it straight. Like, I'm not like acting like he's nobody or he's a crap fighter. Look who he's beat. He's beat some really good boys, like strong boys, and he's beat Manson Benari, that was his last loss, I think. Well, Bushinger, I think, beat him. He won that $1 million tournament. Well, he's in, you know. He's beat a lot of good boys, Gamrot has. And he's got the body frame where he can cut the lightweight or featherweight. I could never cut the featherweight. I'm too thick for that. So lightweight's my limit. But it's alright, because if I get the belt off him, it's alright. He's got a wee safety magnet. He can go down there. I think that's why he did that anyway at the first place.
So at the end of the year, yes or no? At the end of the year,
I think at the end of the year I could be the belt. I believe 100%. I think it's coming together now. Everything, like personal shit. Once that's kind of coming together again, right? Once that's all out of the way, then I'm a totally different animal now, I think. One more fight, this fight against Savinsky, then win this fight, I think we could make this fight next. Possibly. Wherever, Poland, you know, they know I'll fight him anywhere, no problem. Because wherever you go, if I go to Belfast or if you go to London, it's all Polish people there anyway. You know, if it wasn't for fucking the Polish people, there'd be no one there, so that's what I like about the promotion, for the most part, is this.
Right, cheers, Norman.
Cheers,
Thank
man.
you very much.